morning, Josh. How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Good. Well, I just thought I'd make hot chocolate to start off our day. Would you like one?
That's very kind of you, but actually I've given up chocolate for Lent, so...
Oh, well, that's really cool.
Yeah,
Well, maybe I should give something up too.
Yeah, go for it.
I think I will.
Rach, do you want some crisps with your lunch?
No. I've given them up for Lent.
Oh, okay, no worries. Oh, Rachel, quick, could you help me with some of the washing? It's about to fall over.
I would, but I gave it up for Lent.
Oh, Rachel, do you think you can help me with the dishwasher?
Oh,
Just need to
sure.
start...
Wait. No, I gave it up for Lent.
Look, I don't think you've quite got the idea of what this whole Lent thing's about.
Yeah, I do. It means a time where, you give up things that you don't want to do.
Oh, no, see, that's not quite it. Maybe we should talk about it in a second, but if you just help me with the dishwasher, then we can have a chat. Is
Okay.
that...
No, I gave it up for Lent.
Right, well, I finished the dishwasher.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, and speaking of Lent, by the way, I think there's a whole lot more you need to learn about Lent
I
at the
don't know
moment.
what you mean.
Well, it's a good job, isn't it, today, that we are doing Lent as our Xcite service theme.
Are we? Okay.
Yes. So, hello, and welcome to our Xcite service this morning. It's lovely to have you with us. We are going to be exploring the theme of Lent, so hopefully Rachel can learn a little bit more to do with what Lent is all about, because it's not just about giving things up, especially things we don't want to do. And it's got a lot more to do with love than you might think.
Oh, well, talking about love, I think the first thing we should do for our Xcite service is get all warmed up and do an iSing pop song to Fighting for Love.
Great, let's do it.
Come on then. F-O-V-E. Fun. Anyway.
It's a good one, isn't it?
I do like that one. It's good fun.
Oh dear.
Okay, so I'm all warmed up and we're ready. So as we've said, we are going to be talking about Lent this month in our Xcite service. And not too long ago was the beginning of this very important time in the church calendar. Now, a question. Do you know how long Lent lasts for?
Ooh, interesting.
Josh, do you know?
I do know how long it lasts for.
Let's tell everyone.
It's 40 days, I believe.
That's right, 40 days before Palm Sunday, which leads right into Holy Week, and then Easter.
That is right. And the word Lent comes from another word, lente, which means springtime. And that makes sense, since Lent and Easter time all happen in the spring. But do you know why Lent is 40 days, I wonder? Well, it's to remind us of the 40 days and nights that Jesus spent in the wilderness before he started his ministry. And it was a pretty tough time for him.
Yeah.
Let's hear a little bit more about that, shall we?
Okay.
Next, Jesus was taken into the wild by the Spirit for the test. The devil was ready to give it. Jesus prepared for the test by fasting 40 days and 40 nights. That left him, of course, in a state of extreme hunger, which the devil took advantage of in the first test. "Since you are God's son, speak the word that will turn these stones into loaves of bread." Jesus answered by quoting Deuteronomy. "It takes more than bread to stay alive. It takes a steady stream of words from God's mouth." So here we are at the beginning of our story where Jesus has been in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights.
That's a long time.
Yes, it is.
Really?
And which, as we said, is also just like the 40 days that Lent happens on.
Yes, and traditionally in Lent, people give up certain types of food, and this is called fasting. And nowadays they don't give up food, they can give up other things too, but it's all classed as fasting. And in our story we remember that it was during this time that Jesus was tested as he fasted by the devil himself. So during this challenging time, Jesus had to choose not to shy away from walking the difficult road of faith and obedience. And so Lent is a time for giving things up, yes, but it also is a time of giving things up so that we can focus our hearts and our minds back onto God, just like Jesus did.
That's right, yes. And then pancakes. Is that right? No. Okay. Darling,
Just like
it's
Jesus
fine.
did.
Yeah. And we may also know Shrove Tuesday as well, which is the day just before the start of Lent,
Yes.
which you might also know as Pancake Day. Now, Shrove Tuesday is a day of celebration because it's the last chance to eat all of those treaty things that we aren't going to be able to eat during the season of Lent.
Indeed. In fact, in the olden days, there were many foods during Lent that Christians just wouldn't eat. And they were such things as, milky foods, fats, eggs, fish, meat, all those types of things. But in order that no food was wasted, families would have a feast, and that's why Shrove Tuesday was a celebration, because they would eat up all those foods that wouldn't last the 40 days in Lent without going off.
Yes, and pancakes became associated with Shrove Tuesday because they were a dish that could use up all of those milky, fatty foods with the eggs and all those things that they wouldn't be able to eat with just the addition of flour. And that brings us to today, where we still eat pancakes on Pancake Day. And it marks for us the start of Lent.
Yes, which then brings us eventually to Easter. But do you know what, Josh? All this talk about pancakes, it's got me thinking.
No, I think we're thinking the same thing.
Okay, what do you want to do?
We're just going to eat loads of pancakes.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I thought we could do a pancake challenge.
And then whoever wins can eat all the pancakes.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, let's do
it. Okay, welcome to our pancake challenge. And this is round one. We'll need this, a small frying pan,
We've got plenty of pancakes in case they get completely ruined.
Yes.
Okay.
But you have to tell us what we're doing.
Right, round 1 is speed flipping, okay? You're going to have 30 seconds to flip as many times as you can, okay? And in order for it to count as a flip, it must rotate.
Okay.
From there to there
And
at
then
least. If it's more than one, it still only counts as one flip, okay? So it's how many times you can do it. And if it falls on the floor, that's a complete reset. You go back to 0, and then you have to start again. Okay, so are we happy?
We're happy, and what you guys can do at home is pick who you think is going to win and how many times we can flip our pancake.
Yeah, if you get how many times we do it, then well done.
Nice job. Okay, Josh, I'll rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
And see who's
Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, go!
Okay,
Okay, right. I don't know if that's a good thing actually, because you'll know what to be. Alright, it's fine.
Here we go. Right, here we go, guys. That says 30 seconds. Ready, steady, go, Josh! 1, 2, 3, 4. 0! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, nah, nope. No. 0!
This is so bad!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop! I would say 11.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh
Josh.
no, I
You
dropped it twice!
Dropped it twice and got 11.
Okay, Rachel, you go.
Let's swap.
Okay, so 30 seconds. Rachel, are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go! Good start. Here we go.
It's like I hadn't got anything. No.
Oh no! Not as easy as it looks. Oh dear! 1, 2.
What the heck?
Oh dear. 10 seconds left. 1. Oh dear. 2. Oh no! 0! That's a 0! It's time up! Oh dear. We need some pancake flipping practice with Rachel.
It's hard because it's so small.
Okay, so there is a victor for the first round. Let's see how we do on the second round though, shall we? So second round is the epic flipping challenge, okay? So you're going to have 30 seconds.
Still kind of getting over my
It's
lack
okay.
of
It's all right.
knowledge.
Well, you need to listen to the instructions, so you know.
Yeah.
Center yourself. It's okay. It's not over yet.
Bring that on.
So, mega flipping challenge, epic flipping challenge, okay? So, you're going to have 30 seconds to see if you can get the most amount of flips in one.
So you have to kind of go quite high up.
Yeah, and
I'm not very
preferably
good at.
more than that.
Yeah.
So, we're going to have to watch very closely. All right.
I will watch you and you can watch me, and you guys can decide how many times you think the pancake is going to twirl. Yeah, about.
You'll
Okay.
be fine.
So
Okay.
rock, paper, scissors again?
Let's rock, paper, scissors, see who goes first.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, go! Oh,
You get to go first, okay. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, are you ready?
No.
Okay, well, you'll be fine. Alright, 30 seconds. Starts in 3, 2, 1, go! That's 1. Yeah, it has to land in the back in the pan as well for it to count.
Come on, flip! You stupid thing!
Oh! Oh no,
Okay.
that would have counted.
Oh, was that right? Okay.
Yeah, if it had landed in the pan.
This one's breaking.
Okay, well.
I'm
Oh,
throwing
dear.
crumbs everywhere.
Oh no!
The pancake's gone, come on! Now I can catch it! Why isn't it spinning?
You had the. Oh! Okay. Oh! That just at the end. That I think was 4 successful flips. We'll have a quick replay to just check it.
This is all I've got.
The pancake is very much died. Okay.
Right, Josh. Are you ready for the epic flip challenge?
I think so.
Okay.
How many? I've got to beat 4.
You've got to beat.
And it's got to land back in the pan. Okay.
Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. On your marks. Get set. Go! Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that was like 3.
Oh, 3?
Yeah,
Oh dear.
that wasn't 1.
No.
That wasn't 1.
No.
That wasn't 1.
Stop spinning. 1.
1.
Oh.
I think that's 2. Oh, I would say that was a 4.
Okay, hang on. Let me keep going, see if I can get better.
You've got... Oh, that was 1. 7 seconds left.
Oh, gosh. Flip! Darn you!
Oh, that nearly was on the floor. No, not flipping. That was spinning. And time up!
Oh, right at the end.
So, it
dear.
fell apart.
We drew on that one then.
Indeed.
4 each.
So, I have to admit, because I did not win the first round, I think, Josh, you are the Pancake Master Challenge person. Yes.
Great. Cool.
Well, the moral of that story is I cannot flip pancakes.
You did okay. You did alright. I mean, I did 11 and you did 0 on the first one, but that's fine. And that does mean I win. And as we said before, the winner gets to eat all the pancakes. So to the winner, his spoils. Oh.
Well, as he eats that, let's watch part 2 of our story.
Oh.
For the second test, the devil took him to the holy city. He sat him on top of the temple and said, "Since you are God's son, jump." The devil goaded him by quoting Psalm 91. He has placed you in the care of angels. They will catch you so that you won't so much as stub your toe on a stone. Jesus countered with another passage from Deuteronomy. Don't you dare test the Lord your God. Well, did you enjoy your victories?
Very much, very much. It was lovely.
Good.
Good pancakes, good pancakes. So, we've now heard the second part of our story, haven't we? Part number 2. And wow, it's changing tack a little bit here, isn't it?
Just a little.
I mean, first Jesus is tempted to make himself some food, and now he's being told to jump off a massive height.
Come on, jump off.
Bit of a 180 there, really, isn't it? But here, Jesus' faith is being tested because he knows that God is looking after him, is looking out for him. But he's being tempted to prove it, to need that proof, to prove to others that he's God's son, who will be protected by God, whatever happens.
Yeah, definitely. But that's not really how God wants this to go. He wants people to choose to love him because of who he is and his love for them, and not because they've been wowed by Jesus being carried around by angels. But when things are difficult, it can be tempting to take the easy way out, right?
Yes, and that's what Jesus is being tempted to do right here. You're hungry, just make some bread. Or you want people to believe that you're the Son of God? Well, just prove it to them.
Show them.
But in order to have a relationship with people again, he knew he would have to show them the right way and eventually to take away those bad things that they'd done on the cross so that they could have a relationship with him again. And if that was going to happen, well, he couldn't take the easy way out, really.
No, not at all. And often in our lives, the easy way out is not always the right way. In fact, life can sometimes be pretty hard if we try and do what is right. Like, if you've ever stood up to a bully, or someone who's being teased and tried to stop it, it's really scary. Like, your heart starts beating really fast and you worry what could possibly happen because you've done this act. And even this past year, it's been incredibly hard to stay away from family, from friends, and all those that we care about. But we do it to keep them safe.
Yes, exactly. But this is where, in the story, Jesus has that faith. And what we remember throughout the period of Lent is that we can rely on God to help us, to comfort us, to give us courage in those tough situations where we have to choose between what is right and what is easy. And we give things up during Lent to remind us of that fact, that sometimes the right thing is not always the easy thing, but also to remind us that we don't really have to rely on the stuff in our lives to get us through, but actually that God can be enough as well, even though sometimes it can be hard to see him.
Yes, and that's why some people during Lent take more time to pray or to read the Bible instead of doing the thing that they're giving up. This is to help them to remember to rely on God and God alone more in our lives, and to have that faith that even though it seems like it's sometimes that we can't see God, that he is still always there and with us through it.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to explore that a little further with a little bit of another challenge. Another little game, if you will, that we're both going to take part in. But you guys at home can also take part in this as well if you'd like to, because this is going to help to show us that sometimes we can know something even if we can't see it. So we're going to play Guess the Object in the dark.
Okay.
Yeah, so blindfolded game in the dark. Yes, that's why we're talking about in the dark, because we're going to be blindfolded.
Yes.
Okay, so what we have to do is you're going to blindfold someone. We're going to blindfold one of us as well. Okay, and then we're going to count down from 15, let's say.
Probably 10.
From 10? Okay, well, Rachel's not giving you as much time, so that's fine. Okay, confidence in you there. So 10 seconds, and you need to go and run and find something. Okay. And then bring it back and give it to the person who's blindfolded. Okay, and then if you're doing it at home, you can pause the video then, have a guess and see if they get it right, and then unpause the video, and then we'll see if we get ours right as well. See if you do it at the same time as us, if you can get more right than we do, okay?
Very cool. Okay, so Josh, you're going to get blindfolded first.
Here we go.
What we're going to do, the person who's blindfolded will count down from 10. Are you ready? How are you feeling about this, Josh?
Okay.
He's got wacky hair now.
Wacky hair, that's what we like.
Okay, are your eyes closed?
Yes.
How many fingers am I putting up?
3.
He can't see. It's all good. Okay, so start the countdown, Josh.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay, do you have your object? Pause the video now and see if the person in your house, blindfolded, can guess what it is. Okay, and this is my object. Here you go, Josh. Hands out, please.
Ooh. Oh my. I think this is the little fish ornament that we have that we had on the bookshelf.
That would be correct.
Yay!
Did it stump you a little bit?
At the beginning, and then I got the whole shape in. I just had to feel around for it,
Great,
so that was good.
great.
Right, next one.
Okay, next one. Count us down.
Okay, we ready?
Yep.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I mean, it's really not that much time, is it?
No, it's not. Okay, again, if you found something, pause the video and see if you guys can guess what it is.
Okay.
And this is my object. Okay, Josh, you ready? Hands
think
out.
so. Oh. Oh! Oh, my. Well, it's wrapped up like a present. Is it a present for me?
No.
Oh. Hang on. Ooh. I can smell, it smells pungent. I'm going to say, is it soap?
It is soap! Well done.
Oh, I just got a whiff of that and then was like,
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, very good.
Okay, right, final one for you.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
And now, you guys, let's find another object. Ready?
10,
I don't know what it is.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I slipped on the carpet. Whoops. I'm here.
Okay.
Pause the video if you've got your next object and see if they can guess. Now, this is mine. This might not make sense to you guys, but it will to Josh if he gets it right.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Ooh. It's either like a photo or a postcard.
I'd like you to try and guess what's on it.
What's on it? What's on the photo or the postcard? With just touch. And smell. Maybe taste?
Delete it.
A postcard. I think, is this a postcard, I don't know, from when you went away to Austria?
No.
Oh,
Okay, you might want to lift your blindfold for this one. It is in fact yours.
Oh! It's one of
It's
my
like a mini poster.
Firefly thing. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
So I thought it would be in the shape of a postcard and whether it would...
Well, it did throw me off. Very good. So, very good. Right, you're going to get the blindfold on now?
I will put it on.
I've got to hurriedly think of some things to go and get.
Oh, I made it up as I went along.
Oh, good.
Right, I'm ready. I've got my eyes closed. Oops. Okay. Okay, are you ready? Is everyone else ready? Okay, countdown begins now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here you are. Oh, I'm scared.
Okay. So this is what mine is, but you pause
It's
the video
not a
now.
knife, is it? It's not pointed, sharp.
No, you're fine.
Okay, that's fine.
So pause the video now and guess your own. Okay, but let's see if Rachel can guess what this is.
Ooh. This is one of my Jamie Oliver spatulas.
Oh wow! I'm very impressed that you guessed that it was the make of the thing. I shouldn't have started with baking stuff because you know that
No,
quite
I
well.
do like my baking stuff.
Indeed. Okay, well done. Well, I started with an easy one. Okay.
There we go.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Okay. Are you ready at home? We're going to do our second one now. So, count us down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you here? Are you
I
back?
am back.
Okay.
Okay. So, have a pause now and try it out at home if you want to. Okay. If not, this is what we have. Okay. So, Rachel, are you ready?
Okay. Ooh. 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 What has a sleeve like this? I want to say it's like one of our DVD box collections, but it's not plastic. Is it like a gift box? It's not one of my letter boxes.
Gonna need to push you for an answer.
I don't actually know what this is. I actually don't know. Okay, is it like a gift box, like where my postcards are?
No, it's
I
pretty
know
close.
it's not, but I don't know what it is.
This is
Can I
actually
look?
a halloumi cheese making kit.
Ow, sure.
Yes, which was a present
Weird.
which we still haven't managed to do yet, but
We
we're
will,
going to do.
because I
at
do
some
like
point.
my cheese.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so we're going to make some cheese at some
The
point.
final one?
Final one. Okay, right, back down. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time's up, Joshua.
Whew.
Do you have your final item?
I do. Okay.
We're
so-
drawing at the moment, by the way.
Oh, we are. Okay, but if you get
If
this
I get
one,
this wrong, then
I win.
you win.
Okay. So you have to get this right. All right. So pause the video now if you got your last one. Okay, and have a guess. And we're going to do our last one. So this is what our last one is. Okay.
Ooh.
Be interested to see because I feel like there's maybe a bit of texture on this one that might help.
Oh. Oh, wasn't sure. Oh, okay, right. This is a book. This
Yeah, I do
is-
want to know what book it is, though.
Okay, this is definitely one of your Harry Potter sleeve ones because
Okay.
the texture of this is quite like matted.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Which one?
It's not tiny, so it's not the first one. It's not massive, so it can't be any of the later ones. I'm going to go with Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay, open your blindfold. So close.
Ah, no, it is the big one. Goblet of Fire.
Oh, Goblet of Fire. Well, Order of the Phoenix is the biggest one.
Oh,
Okay. You were close though. There we go. We managed to
you.
whittle it down to Harry Potter. Okay, but that doesn't quite get it.
I haven't won at all today in our service.
So,
Darn it.
but you did very well on some of those.
Thank you.
Well done, everyone, if you managed to do it at home. Did you do better than us? A total of 4 out of 6 that we got right between us. Mm-hmm. Did you manage to get more at home? Well, good luck and, well done if you did.
Yes.
Let's
go on to part 3 of our story.
Let's catch up with what's happening with Jesus.
Yeah.
For the 3rd test, the devil took him to the peak of a huge mountain. He gestured expansively, pointing out all the earth's kingdoms, how glorious they all were. Then he said, "They're yours, lock, stock and barrel. Just go down on your knees and worship me, and they're yours." Jesus' refusal was curt. "Beat it, Satan." He backed his rebuke with a 3rd quotation from Deuteronomy. "Worship the Lord your God and only him. Serve him with absolute single-heartedness." The test was over. The devil left. And in his place, angels came and took care of Jesus' needs.
So the last part of our story, we have a reminder of who God is. The devil has one last try to tempt Jesus into not going through with his plan, to get Jesus to worship him. But Jesus knows who his Father is, and he knows who he is. And that is what's really important, and the only person who can truly do all that he has promised to do is God.
Yes, exactly right. And through the good times and the tough times, we know that there is one who can be relied upon to always be there for us. And that gives us hope. And hope was enough to get Jesus through his temptations. And the hope we can have in God can get us through our lives in our tough times as well. We just have to ask him. And so we're going to pray together now to ask God to help us to have that hope. And we're going to do that in a creative way with a little bit of drawing and a little bit of colouring.
Okay, so as we go into our time of prayer, what you'll need is a piece of paper and you'll need 5 colours. We have chosen yellow, black, green, red and purple. If you have them, you can colour along with us as we do that and pray each of the colours. Now on your piece of paper, what you'll need to do is draw around your hand, or ask someone to help you to draw around your hand. And in each finger, we're going to say a prayer and colour it in.
Okay, so we're going to start with the colour yellow first of all, to colour in our thumb. And the yellow reminds us, as we colour, we think about all the times we've had in the past, the good times and the joyful times that we can be thankful to God for.
The next colour we're going to use is black as we pray. And with black, we're going to think about all those that we've missed, all the difficult times that might have been in our life in the past and have been in the past year. And we give all those things that have been difficult to God and ask him, where we still find things to be difficult, to help us as we go through it.
So the next colour we're going to use is green, and that's going to remind us of the future, and particularly the hope that we have as we go through the season of Lent, the hope that we have of the Palm Sunday story, of Easter, of the triumph of Jesus rising again, and the hope that we have of the future in our lives, that God can be with us in what happens in our futures.
Now we're going to colour in our next finger in red, and with red we think of all those we love, all those we care for, and all those we miss greatly, and we just lift them up to God and think about them whatever they are going through, whether it's good or difficult at this time. We just lift all those people and friends and family that we love up to God.
Trust in you.
And finally, we're going to use purple for our final finger. That's going to remind us of God our King. Not any sort of king, though, the king that came down and did all the difficult things. Even though they were difficult, he did them because they were right. And we remember that he will help us to do the right things when they're difficult in our lives as well. Now we have our final hand, all the colours of our prayers that we've prayed today.
And there we have it. That is this month's Xcite service on Lent. We have tossed pancakes.
We have guessed objects in the dark.
We have coloured in our hands to pray. And we have also thought about all that Jesus went through in the wilderness in that difficult time.
In Lent, that's right, yes. So, but it's important to remember as well, isn't it, that even though Lent, we often think of the difficult, the tough times, the solemn times in our lives, that after Lent there was Easter, and after the tough times in our lives, there will be a better time as well. So, no matter what you're going through, we hope that you have a wonderful week.
Wonderful week.
And we will see you again, hopefully, next month.
Where we might indeed do our Xcite service back in person in St Mary's Church, but watch our Facebook page as more information comes out over the next month.
Exactly, yeah. So Facebook, be on Facebook to book in for that, and we will hopefully see you then.
And until then, I will have these
Wait.
to keep me going.
Where did you get those? Hey, no, it's not Easter yet. Come back with those. No, come back.